Hello and welcome. I'm Lynn McLean, a speaker at the 2016 Environmental Sensitivities Symposium. Today I have the pleasure in introducing Lucinda Curran. Lucinda, welcome.
Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Your work is linked to environmental sensitivities. Can you tell us a little bit about that, please?
I guess the best place to start is my ultimate mission, which is to make the world a safer place for all who dwell here. So really my goals within that are to help prevent people from developing environmental sensitivities and also assisting people with who are already affected by environmental sensitivities, and that's basically through my work as a building biologist. So if people aren't familiar with that term at this stage, building biology is where we go into homes or workplaces or schools or any built environment and look at potential hazards to health and then work out what people need to do to remediate or rectify those in terms of fixing the problem, and then hopefully the flow on from there is helping with their health in terms of symptoms. And also then the other part of that is my Chinese medicine work, so working with people in the clinic with acupuncture and Chinese herbs. And then the fun part as well, or another fun part, is doing online events such as the symposium.
Well, they're all very important things to be doing, so it's great you're so versatile. Now, here's a question for you. What was the first thing you ever wanted to be?
The first thing that I ever wanted to be was a gypsy. And that I remember being, I think I was about 3 years old, and sort of getting this notion of gypsies as wearing these beautiful, big, colourful skirts, and they all had long flowing hair, which I had long flowing hair then too, and big hoop earrings, and just wandering, not so much wandering around, being in like a horse and carriages and sleeping out under the stars and just being really connected with nature. And that's what I wanted to be. I mean, the reality of gypsy life is very different, and I've come to realise that as an adult, but that beautiful sort of romantic notion of being a gypsy was what I wanted to do when I was little.
And being connected to nature, I think, is the foundation of good health too, isn't it? Thank you.
I think so.
Thank you. And can you tell us something that inspires you?
Sure. I think nature's really what inspires me most. The fact that it's so adaptable and so responsive. So it's nature, I was sort of thinking plants and the way you can watch those and the way they respond to the season. So like in autumn when all the leaves start falling, in winter when everything looks like, things are over, but really it's this time of rejuvenation, and then spring comes along and everything bursts into life and all these new cycles begin. And I just really see that as being not only responsive to the ebbs and flows of life, but really being adaptable to it and just going with it and changing and growing and evolving to suit what's going on around.
That sounds absolutely lovely and very pertinent too as we emerge into spring and look at nature coming to life. So thank you. Everyone, I'd like to invite you to come along to the Environmental Sensitivity Symposium to hear more from Lucinda Curran and other speakers. Thank you.